does it. Chicken. Let's just hope some roast chicken comes up. Wow, that's kind of fucked up actually. The meat industry has ruined us. Instead of being able to Google a chicken, you just get like 5 chickens in a world full of a shit ton of roast chicken. Ooh, ruthless. Okay, I actually want to make that slightly bigger, and then my chat can get a little bigger. Okay, so today we're just gonna be doing some art. This is for a very secret project, but I just wanted to practice rendering, and I'll only show like a tiny piece of it. We're gonna be making some meats today. Should I? I guess I should tweet that I'm doing this, huh? I feel bad for the people who follow me who don't have the notifications turned on, because I'm like, good luck finding my streams and when I'm live, because I don't always announce it because I'm a bad person. No, that's not true. I just don't. Okay, intro, don't play. Okay, that's fine. Okay. I just wanted a hyperlink because I don't want to type it out because my keyboard is beside me, all awkward because of this setup. Live and drawing, which is pretty rare on my channel these days. I have a lot of work to do later too. I guess I just hate my hands, huh? Oh, thank you for notifying me about my own stream. Oh, well, sorry, you just saw my phone background there. Actually, it's just a photo of my dog in a Christmas tree hat, which is, it's so adorable. I love that dog. But yeah, today we'll be drawing some meat and hopefully not knocking over my glass. Holy crap. That'll be fun. You know what? I was about to say it'll probably happen, but I'm not gonna manifest that for myself. Also, if anybody jump scares me today, I will be fucking pissed. Also turning my notifications off on airplane mode because I don't need you guys seeing all of the notifications that I get, and by all of I mean like the one per day. LMAO. Okay, so I kind of want to tackle the roast beef first. This is just a round sausage. I can follow those contours pretty easily. And it'll be more simple than starting rendering a chicken right away. Alright, reference image of roast beef. No, it'll be okay. I was like, should I make this like sliced roast beef right away? But I'm like, I don't think that's necessary. As long as I render it well, it should read as roast beef. Roasted a beefu, a desu desu. Actually, now I'm second guessing that. Cause, yeah, what I could do is I need to move my water. Jeez, okay, that's better. Because what I could do is have like a slice cut out here, like that. So you just have one slice of the roasted beef in there. Come on, go back, thank you. That does look kind of awkward though. Yeah, no, scrap that, get out of here. Okay, new layer, erase a bunch. Now we'll go over it with a darker brown. And maybe not quite this shade range. This is a little too saturated. More like down here somewhere. It's kind of a gross color. It's a little bit darker gray than that. Right around there. I always have like a hard time with my, oh my god, iPad, please. Okay. I always have difficulties with these like shades of brown, because like I'll like them, but I'm like, does this look like literal shit? I cannot tell. Actually, yeah, that was fine. Scoop de boop, and a swoop, and again. Also, if I move my canvas like way too fast and it starts bugging out your eyes, I apologize. It is not my intention. This kind of looks like a beehive, but you know, I'll figure it out as I go along. It'll start looking more like beef. She says, hopefully. Yeah, I do need to practice this rendering before I tackle the full piece, because I want to figure out like the small logistics before I move on to the actual characters, because I want this piece to look really nice. And it is important to me that it does, because I'm a part of an art collaboration with a shit ton of super fucking talented artists where I'm like, oh my god, am I allowed to be here? Am I in the wrong place right now? I cannot tell. But you know, it's a believe in the me that believes in me kind of situation. I have turned into Simon, the protector of humanity and the spiral forces. Hey, where all my spiral homeboys at? Okay. I don't want to become famous, actually. Isn't that crazy? Ooh, let's slam the banhammer. See ya. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, this is still kind of a weird shade. I think it is actually more. Yeah. This is more like where it's at. Okay, so what we do now is, I guess we'll draw the strings first. Go there. Right around there. And then slightly bigger. Curves, 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 curves for days. Okay, procreate, please. Thank you. That's like one thing I really hate about the Apple pencils, sometimes the like line weight and pressure sensitivity is all over the goddamn place, and I'm like, excuse me, madam, can you not? That's not like queenly behavior, and I don't appreciate it. Okay, is this the rope aesthetic I'm going for? Maybe. I also like never explore the features of different art programs, so like it took me a year to figure out that in Procreate, if you're using the bucket tool like this, you can see the color drop threshold like this right here. You can actually expand the selection. I did not know that, and now that I know that, I'm like, god damn it. That would have saved me so much time fiddling around with my goddamn line work. C'est la vie, we live and learn. Never too old for learning, as they say. Oh man, I have like a slight anxiety about having my sound alert active. I don't know how I'm gonna handle a jump scare right now. This is like really blown out for you guys, huh? Let's see if I can figure this out so it's a little bit more true to color. Yeah, right around here, I guess, would be best for you guys. I'll have to do some color adjustments later, I guess. Or I'll just check in every once in a while on how it's looking. But this is also like, I think, too saturated of an orange tone. You know, let's shrink that a little bit so it doesn't keep going huge on me. Oh my god, can you stupid ass program, you stop. Thank you. Sheesh. Show you fucking growing and shrinking on me, bro. I'll fight you, I swear to God. Hey yo, you know what? Fuck this. What in the donkus are you doing, my guy? There's definitely gonna be some stragglers in the line work, but you know, honestly, with the rendering aesthetic that I'm going for, that's not like a big deal at all. It's kind of fitting to what the style is anyway, so it will be okay. Let's actually pull that above for a hot minute. Like, I need to use this brush, I do. But like, homeboy, can you stop the shenanigans, please? Shenanigans, I tell you. Absolute chaos. Because there's like no control to this thing. It just kind of has a mind of its own, and I'm like, can you please behave? Maybe for me. That'd be great. And this sucker's way too thick. Like, why you gotta fight me like this, dude? Please. Stop. Stop this. If this is how you're gonna play today, have to like restart my iPad or something because that's gonna drive me fucking insane. This is quite the setup. You guys are actually like, you're perched on top of a roll of masking tape on a clamp. MacGyver this setup. Let's go. That is boss bitch behavior right there. Alright, come now, homeboy. Let's calm down here. It's a bit better. Not quite the line I want on there. Actually, no, everything would be felted. Never mind. Never mind, never mind. Just keep on keeping on. It's like, this pencil's just all over the place, man. Maybe I will restart my iPad just because I can. Maybe that'll cause this dumb ass brush to behave a little bit better. Because I don't want to have to be like really on top of my iPad like this, because that like makes me crunch my arm weird. And that's no good for my posture. Okay, let's restart this real quick. Oh, my leg. Okay. My neck, my back, my everything is whack. Do my hands also look tiny on screen? I guess a little bit, huh? Well, oh, hello, Pink. Good morning. For me, I guess. Your hands look dark. Yes, I have to turn down the brightness a bit. Well, I mean, it is currently 4:50 a.m. So, yeah, it is dark. There you go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Why am I, like, why do I care? Hold on. What are you guys gonna do? Grab my iPad physically? Actually, no. Good call me, because I had to reopen Procreate. Okay, there. Okay. There you go. There you go. What are you doing? 5 a.m. Yeah, I mean, this is my schedule. I get up at around 12 a.m. and hello? Oh shit, I need to plug this back in. I get up around 11 to 12 a.m. and then I go to bed around 3 p.m. This is why I don't interact with people anymore. At least not my friends. Hello, sir. Oh my god, I can't stuff this in my iPad's pussy at this angle. God damn it. But yeah, I'm literally like, when I was saying that I have to wait for my like friends to wake up, I'm not kidding. I am awake when nobody else is. Hello, ma'am? What the fuck? Get in there. What is going on? There you go. Sheesh. Alright. We are rendering in 2 different kinds of meat. One roasted beef and the other is chicken. Oh, I forgot those two sides weren't locked down together. Okay. Stick that back onto my desk. And you. Yeah, I literally just have like a page in front of me that is a roast beef and there's chicken. Okay, that's better. Okay, thank you, brush, for behaving a little bit more. Big yikes. But yeah, I had to like turn all my lights off and stuff, or else you guys can't see shit on my iPad because there's a light directly above me. Oh, look at you, brush. You are behaving better. That's nice. Let's make this a little bit more curved. Maybe I might be able to get it at this angle. Might need to tilt it slightly that way. Yeah. Yoink. Alright. I recently got a ring light and a mic on a stand. I feel like such an influencer. Hell yeah. Alan bought a ring light a while ago for when he does auditions, and I have proceeded to steal it. Now the only thing I'm missing is a nice camera, but that'll come in time. Oh shit, yeah, I got approved on the fan salai, as they say. Very excited about it. Extremely nervous though. I'm very nervous. I'm like, oh my god, can I really start taking people's money for booty pics and audio stuff? Perhaps, yes. Okay, come on, iPad. Don't be sliding around now, please. Thank you. Take the monies. Thank you, Pink. I really appreciate it. Shout out to my homegirl. She's also a streamer, VTuber, talented artist, amazing human being, wonderful person who's very artistic and plays video games. Shoot her a follow if you haven't already. If possible, if my chat bot doesn't block it, feel free to post a link to whatever. If I had your body, I would never wear clothes. Honestly, crime to not do boots. Yeah, honestly though, I'm like, you know what? I have crippling mental illnesses, but you know what God did give me? A really rockin' bod that is extremely low maintenance. So, you know, I had to get nerfed. Can't be good at shit and also be blessed with a meso body type. And if you don't share that gift with the world, what are you doing with your life? Oh, my iPad flipped everything sideways. Weird. God damn it. God damn you. Imagine how powerful. I know, bro. I could solve world hunger or like cure cancer. Like if my ADHD applied to anything medical, like, come on. This world would be such a better place. But alas, I'm too busy dealing with dead things rather than, you know, keeping human beings alive. Plus, you know, I worked in makeup, and you're handling people very close to you. You get very intimate with people just because you're so close to their face. So you're like studying all the contours of their face and stuff. And I'm like, you know what? I don't like that you're able to, you know, be on your phone or fall asleep while I'm doing this. It's really annoying because you're moving around, you're making my job harder. Dead animals, don't move. Fucking low maintenance, you know. Text me sexy when you do it. Thank you. Appreciate. At least somebody appreciates. For real though, because like, you know, guys are like, oh my god, I could be your, you know, I could be your boyfriend, dump your current dude. I'm like, really? You're gonna have to deal with dead animals around you, rotting meat in buckets, like real Hannibal Lecter-esque stuff. I don't think you can stomach it. Sorry, my guy. It's part of the deal. Makeup is so fun. I do miss it. It was definitely a career that I was very ready to jump into and put my heart and soul into. But then I met my taxidermy mentor and he was like, do you want to learn? And I was like, bro, fuck dealing with people. I'm so down. Because like I also don't, like, I don't not do well in the film industry, but I think in the long run it's just not the kind of bureaucratic lineage that I can deal with, because I have a hard time dealing with people who are inefficient. They don't actually do their job or all that kind of stuff, or they're just like heinous people. I can't pretend being nice and like keep a level head about it. I would honestly probably end up confronting that person and being like, why this cunty behavior? I don't understand. You're literally making everybody around you miserable. Like, shut up. Shut up. Nobody cares. Go home. I cannot confront people. I simply suffer. I was taught to stand up for myself, but to also give people a chance to explain where they're coming from. And I've done that from like a really young age. Like there's one time where, so in high school, I was dating this guy. Or hold on, like in public, if someone does something stinky, might be able to say something rude and be loud and I physically recall. That's funny. But yeah, I had these two friends in high school and I was dating this guy, and then actually no, I was interested in this guy that my friend was dating, but she only dated him to make her ex jealous and was like actively emotionally cheating on the guy that I had a crush on. And so they broke up, and then I think it was like 3 or 4 months later, he asked me out and I was like, yeah, sure, like I'm interested. And they, like the girl and my other friend, like both of them were my good friends in elementary school, and then in high school as well. I thought we were still homeboys, but they started like a full hate train. Okay, yeah, good. They started like a full fucking hate brigade, and it came to a point where one of my still close friends was sitting beside them in the library, and they were talking about me and like bitching about the fact that I had the gall to date a guy that my friend dated, which again was insane because she was cheating on him and stuff. But literally they were sitting in the library and my friend was listening to them because she was sitting like right by them, and they were like, yeah, we'll see that bitch in hell. And I was like, oh fuck, what the Jesus Christ, because she told me, and I was like, whoa, like that's kind of insane. So I actually invited them over to my house that same day, and they were like, oh, we can't like hang out today. And I was like, okay, tomorrow, let's hang out tomorrow. And they were like, oh okay, yeah, I guess. So bring them over to my house. Nobody else is home at this point. Like, my parents are still at work. So I sit them down and I'm like, oh, do you guys want some tea or anything? And they were like, oh, sure. So I made tea and I sat down with them and I was like, okay, are we gonna talk about what's going on? Like, I literally, my other friend told me that you guys were like super aggro and like said some pretty nasty shit, and like I just want to know like what's going on. And both of them immediately, of course, like completely didn't think that I would actually like confront them or do anything about it. So immediately they were both like, oh no, like she misheard, and like that's not true, and we would never do that, like we're your friend and everything like that. And I was like, that's funny because my other friend has no reason to lie to me, and you guys have been distancing yourself from me and actually like glaring at me quite often, so I don't think I believe you. And then they were just kind of quiet, and I was like, all right, so if you aren't going to talk to me and be truthful with me, you can get the fuck out of my house. And if I hear you talking shit about me again, I will not give you as nice of a fucking chance to be honest about your feelings. Like, we can either figure this out right now, tell me what's going on, tell me all of your grievances, and I will listen to you and we can talk about it. But if you can't do that, get the fuck out of my house and don't ever talk to me or about me ever again, or at least try to hide it better. And I kicked them out of my house, and I was extremely proud of myself. I was fucking 15 at the time. And funny thing is, they never did talk shit about me again, at least not at school, which was nice because I was like, okay, you know what, you guys can bitch about me to each other when you're at home. I don't care. Like, glad to know that I live in your head fucking rent free. Y'all are psycho. I did the same thing again with another friend of mine, because she was starting to really distance herself from me, and at the time I was really going juicy meat. I was going through like my most intensely bad mental health bout, because I had undiagnosed bipolar disorder. So I was going through my hypermania phase. Shout out to all my bipolar peeps out there. Like, we all know the fun of having hypermania. I hate when good friends start drifting away, though. It's so sad, but friendship isn't possible to force. See, this is funny. It's gotten easier and easier for me as I'm getting older to be like, they're just human beings. Like, we're all growing at all times, or at least I'd hope so. And people just drift apart, and that's totally normal. And sometimes there's toxic people in your life where you're like, whoa, I thought we were friends, and then they turn out to be horrid, and you're like, you know what, that's okay. I just don't need this in my life, so I'm not gonna put up with it. Really not. But yeah, I had this other friend who was starting to distance herself from me, because I also was like not really showing up to school much anymore, because I was skipping a lot of class to smoke weed, because that was the only time I could, you know, breathe. So I understand from like an outside perspective how you could start being concerned, for sure. Like, somebody in my BFS from high school started posting such problematic memes. Yo, same. I just started deleting them off of Facebook. I was like, bye, I don't care. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't even talk to you anymore, so why am I putting myself through seeing your dumb fucking takes online? I'm done. But yeah, so she had, like, because she was avoiding me also, which was weird, but she was going to my other best friend, like the only friend I've kept from high school. She's an absolute peach, like, I love her, but she started going to her and like asking questions about me, and at that time I got my industrial bar piercing, and she went up to my best friend and she was like, oh, I'm really worried about Max because, like, yeah, she's getting all these piercings, and you know, she's like skipping school, and I just like, what's up with that? Like, just like trying to pry information out of my best friend because she knows that I was still hanging out with her like all the time because I love her. But yeah, she just started like asking about me and stuff, so I went up to her one day and I was like, hey, like, do you want to hang out and have a coffee and just chat at some point? And she was like, oh, sure. So we sat down at the coffee shop that was across from the high school, and we just sat and talked for like 2 hours, and we're like, huh, I guess we're not really compatible as friends anymore. But not in like a you can never talk to me, or like if anything happens you cannot come to me anymore, but in like a I understand that we're at different kind of crossroads in life right now. And that's one thing I've always been proud of. Like, even though my mental health was as bad as it was, I never put that on other people. I never took that out on other people. I always had a good voice of reason, which I owe to the way that I was raised, but also that did mean that I collapsed internally and took shit out of myself. I don't get how piercings and skipping class does that, like it's some classic high school stuff. I know, I was like, it's not that bad, but it was weird because she was like, she saw my industrial bar piercing after I got it done, and she was like all catty about it. But I was in class with her and I was talking about that I was gonna get it done, and she was like, isn't the industrial bar for like sluts? And I was like, what the fuck? What? Like, excuse me, what the fuck? But thank you, I did stretch. I know you can't see it, but I did. But yeah, I sat her down at the coffee shop and we were just talking, and yeah, I was like, dude, you need to stop asking about me, please. Like, if you have questions, please just come to me. It's really weird for me and my bestie for you to be coming up to her and like trying to pry information out of her. It's like weird. That's hella sussy behavior, my guy. But yeah, like that also solved that problem. So like, I always encourage people, like, I understand that confrontation is difficult and awkward, and like you don't want to hurt people's feelings or you don't want to be misconstrued, but oh my god, does it feel better in the long run to actually talk to people about issues that you're having with them, if you think that relationship is worth addressing, that is. If it's not really, if you don't really think it's worth your time, don't actually do it and just walk away, because that is also totally fine. You know, the problem with drawing like these like random spots and stuff like that, I'm always like, am I developing a pattern somewhere? Are sections looking the same? Because like I just find one aesthetic way that I like the way it looks, and I'm like, hell yeah, and then all these pieces just start looking weirdly uniform. Like, see, like this shit, I just did it again. I hate people who sneak around to avoid it. I know, I hate that shit so much. I'm like, if you have a problem, just fucking own up to it, and when you get called out, literally stand by your words or shut the fuck up and don't say anything. Like, you're being such a waste of space. Holy fuck. But I mean, I understand that some people have social anxiety and like a hard time confronting people and stuff, but like, bitch, I'll fight anybody for my friends. Like, if I care about you and I love you as my homie, then I am fucking there for you. I will dead ass walk up to people and be like, hey, nice to meet you. I'm good friends with this and this person whom you also know, and they're hurting too much to bring this up. But stop being an asshole. And then they're like, well, it wasn't my fault. And then I'm like, well, tell me your side of the story. And then we talk it out. And then I'm like, do you see how your behavior affects other people? And then they're like, oh, I didn't know it was come across like that. I thought they were being the asshole. And it's like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought, my guy. Like, own up to your shit or shut the fuck up. The meat is scrumptious. I don't eat meat anymore. But here's the meat. Deadass trying to make this look as tasty as possible. Ooh, all these herbs and spices. Spicing up your life, sis. Like, I have major anxiety and confrontation issues, but if someone is straight with me, I'm fine. See, exactly, because that also takes all of the questions out of the situation, you know? Then instead of being like, oh, why are they such an asshole? I just don't fucking get it. Then you can talk about it and be like, oh, well, that's why they're an asshole. Great. Because there might be something behaviorally that you're doing subconsciously that you're not recognizing, and that person is feeling attacked by that thing. And sometimes when you talk about it, it's like, bro, how are you upset about that? Like, I just, it's amazing to me that that upset you like that. But it's like, let the people speak and then listen, take in the information, and do with that info what you will. If you want to continue being that person's friend, sweet. If you want to step away and not give a fuck, yes, baby. Okay, I have to adjust the brightness here real quick just to see what I'm doing. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be really blown out for you guys. My apologies. Turn that back down. But yeah, talking to people is so much better than really thinking about like, oh, why, like, why is this going on? Why is this happening? Apparently my speaking voice can sound sarcastic no matter what. Yo, same. I actually had to learn to turn off my Dutchness in a sense when I started dating Alan, because he cannot perceive sarcasm well. So even when I was being sarcastic, he's like, why are you being mean to me? Like, what the hell? I'm like, oh my god, it is literally a joke. Like, it's my affectionate way of, you know, getting a little goof and a gaff out, you know. It's supposed to be funny, it's supposed to be laughs, it's not supposed to hurt. So I've really trained to, when I'm being sarcastic, I will immediately say that was sarcasm, by the way. And just that, because like I have to. Because people would be like, how you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm great. I'm doing so well. Never been better in my entire life. And people are like, that's good. And I'm like, no, I was kidding. I'm fucking suffering right now. I'm like dying. And it's like, oh, like, yeah, sorry. Yeah, literally though, I'm like, why are you guys not laughing? What's going on? That's why I've had to resort from these like little gold nuggets, man. But yeah, I had to revert from sarcasm, which is like the humor that my entire family uses, to dad jokes. So honestly, it's my friends who are the problem, and they're the reason why I'm like this. It has nothing to do with me. I'm just trying to appeal to the Canadians, you know. Gotta keep the little feelings intact, or else they're gonna get hurt. Like, y'all brought the dad jokes upon yourselves, okay? Get good at sarcasm, maybe you'll find out, you'll unlock a new charisma stat for hashtag funny jokes. Yeah, little golden nuggets, little nuggets. We're perfect, everyone else is just silly. True. Oh my god, Pink, you are so right. My queen, we stan. It really is that though. It's like, dude, why aren't you laughing? What the hell? Why do you look concerned? Like, chill. It's not that it's not that serious, guys. Why so serious? Rest in peace to the goat. Yo, I was playing Fortnite yesterday with the voice acting crew that I work with, and they're releasing an Indiana Jones skin, but like Harrison Ford Indiana Jones. I was like, who is this for? Like the mid-20s, 30, or like mid-20s is even pushing it at this point. I'm like, y'all, are you trying to get the 30 to like 40 plus year olds to hop onto Fortnite right now? Like, what is going on? I don't understand. And I was like, who even knows who Harrison Ford is in film now, aside from like a senile kind of guy? And like, they would like, that would be better in like Star Wars. Like, I don't understand. I'm not gonna lie, I would want it if I was on Fortnite. Yeah, you know what? Honestly, fair. They also have Nathan Drake, and then fucking dumb Holland Nathan Drake. I was like, get this child manlet out of my face. I'm sorry, I don't like. Never mind. Not gonna go there. I'm not gonna do it to myself. I don't want to get cancelled by the internet. Nathan Dank? I don't think Tom Holland was. No! I agree! Thank you! He is too baby for Nathan Drake. I'm like, what the hell, guys? Really? There's so many better castings you could do. Yo, could you imagine Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake? That I would fucking pay to see. I see Tom Holland and I see the small little high school baby. Exactly. Yeah, Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake. How fucking good would that be? That'd be so fucking dope. I mean, I'm all for it. I don't care what anybody else says. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Can't change my mind. I understand that I'm just being like a crotchety old man and I'm like, actors. But can we stop casting Tom Holland just for everything just because he's Tom Holland? Like, can we stop that? I would appreciate that. Like, get him roles that fit him and it's fine. It'll be okay. I would like Nathan Fillion use my eye sockets as an ashtray. Yo, girl, you down bad. To be fair, it is fucking Nathan Fillion, so absolutely valid. Like, he's an incredible actor. I'm like, fuck. Put him in everything. He's like, what's that hot sauce? Oh, yeah, Frank's Red Hot Sauce. Put that shit on everything. But Nathan Fillion instead of the hot sauce. But like, seriously, I'm like, can we stop with the never-ending Tom Holland train? I was actually offended. Somebody the other day, not the other day, a while ago, made like a fan casting for a live action Atlantis, and they were like, oh, Tom Holland should be Milo Thatch. I was like, absolutely not. If we're gonna go with one of the Spideys to play Milo Thatch, let's use Andrew Garfield or literally anybody the fuck else. Like, I can't. I fucking hate. I just can't. That's what I'm saying. Can we just stop with that? Like, let's find a good match for my boy Milo Thatch. Like, he deserves better. What the fuck? Like, I fucking love that movie. People who don't like Atlantis are just incorrect. Like, they're just wrong. Yes! Any kind of buff, fucking, we need like a tall, kind of gangly dude who's like awkward and plays awkward well. Because Milo Thatch is a fucking nerd, and his whole thing is he has never been out on the field excavating. He's been in a boiler room in a fucking museum! God! Milo needs to be malnourished and introvert to the core, 100%. Linguist. Bleh. Seriously though, like I love that movie so much. And like, just, I thought we were at a point in Hollywood where we could just cast people for roles that fit roles and aren't just names. I feel like we've gotten over the hump of like, every movie has to have extremely high A-list actors in it to sell well. I feel like we're done with that. You know, yes, we need more of the cretins. Let's get the awkward crowd in here. Let's get some fucking nerds up in the crowd. Oh god, I had a fan casting in my head for Milo. I have forgotten who though, so I guess that was useless of me to put out. But I did have one. In my big beautiful galaxy brain. My fucking textured, squishy, wet, beautiful galaxy brain. Also, I'm not watching the new Stranger Things. I'm over those children and the story has been mugged to death. Okay, I was actually gonna put a poll out on my Twitter asking like, Stranger Things overrated or well rated? Because like I had some friends like really trying to convince me to watch Stranger Things when it first came out, but I'm like, now that the story has matured and there's new content, how's it hitting? Actually, Milo Thatch. Let's get Finn Wolfhard to play Milo. Give him glasses and awkward hair. Second season kind of honestly the first season is amazing, good shit, real great shit. After that, each season is just worse and worse. Like second season kind of hits the same. I see. Zun. Alright, Valent. I might just have to watch the first 2 seasons then. That's like me and actually no, that's not, as now it's just milk with milk. Moo. Get those teats. Make sure you suck them dry. Make Hollywood's titties nice and sore, if you know what I'm saying. Milk that shit till it dies in a corral, along with all of your other little Hollywood suckers. I definitely don't have strong feelings about anything ever at all. Alright, this is looking more like meat. Now, okay, the question is, do I go in and erase the edges? Or, yeah, no, let's do that way actually. Well, maybe. I guess. Like, it already has a nice shape to it. Questions. My drawing's starting to make me feel like Attack on Titan. So many questions, so little answers. LMAO? Man, and all of the like vocal projects that I'm a part in, my parts come in so late in the production that I'm like, are you guys ever gonna need me? Sad. Fuzzy. Hey, yo, roast beef, you fart with that butt. Shit. Okay. Latita. Boo boo boo. Toot toot toot. Oh my god, she farting. I have to blind you guys again in a bit when I'm done with fuzzing out the outline. Just making sure that I get all of my shades looking good. She a shady lady. Because the texture that we are going for is felt. Like hand poke felted meat. Because it's a secret. Never mind. I cannot tell you. LMAO. It's so wild though, going from voice acting, or like going from doing taxidermy work into voice acting, because I'm like, animal restoration, whoa, and then immediately after, haha, memeing with my friends, I'm gonna play Fortnite. Wild. Life is crazy. Yeah, I mean, the felted look is great and all, but like, it hurts. Because I have so many individual little lines that I do to make it look all wispy and shit. I tried to figure out a brush that I could do with it, but it wasn't working out. But to be fair, the due date is in like 6 or 7 months, so I don't have to do anything on a tight timeline, so I can take my time with all of this, which is great, or else I'll kill my hand. Alright, you thoroughly fuzzy honey. I think so, I do declare. Alright, colors, I need you a bit darker like that, correct. down. That's still a bit bright, huh? Shaw. That's better. Okay, now to go here and clipping mask under each little fella. We're just gonna put that dark color in there. Because the render color underneath really helps sell that it's all felted and 3D. But it is quite, it's a bit dark for me, so I actually can't tell if I'm laying in the color well. It's like kind of tripping out my eyes. But alas, we press on. I might need to prioritize my site over you guys's. Because actually, no, that's not too bad. Now I can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Because like the most important kind of shading is gonna be like over top of everything, like right in the middle section here. That'll really help sell the entire look. Because I was testing out the rendering style earlier yesterday, and so I kind of already know how to go about it. Let me just cover you guys up for a second so I can show you the example that I was able to do. It is the only spoiler I can show. So I'm gonna do a nice close-up of this so you also can't see any further out. So you see this here? I feel like this is all a really good representation of what I want to do and how I want to do it in here with all of this like fuzz and shit. So that's the look we're going for. But like all of that like squiggle detail and stuff was all just me doing it by hand. Like one little squiggle by squiggle. So it's gonna take me a good chunk of time to do that section. But again, I have a lot of time to get it done, which is good. Because then I can really spend some time fucking around with my shite here. Yes, much line, much work. Within that span of time, though, hopefully I can figure out my own custom brush to speed up the process. Because that would be a lifesaver. Like, I've never really successfully been able to make my own brush. So I hope I might actually be able to figure out something good to use. Okay, so all of you have shading under you. Now brush a little bit smaller, please. That's fine. excited to test out this whole felt texture stuff, because it's just interesting and new and different and so extra. But like, so I'm doing this piece as a part of that art collab that I showed you and Wolfie a while ago. There's so many fucking talented artists in that group, and there's a lot of people in their Discord. So basically you're showing your whips to like fucking 300 people in a peanut gallery, and it's like, all right, great, shoot me up and spit me out, please, thanks. Glad that you're all here to witness and judge my art. But there's some artists on there that are like really big on Twitter. I'm like, what the fuck? Am I allowed to be here right now? Like, am I allowed to be around you people? Hydration. But yeah, very much like new exchange student vibes. I also get so scared people are gonna roast my art. Yeah, I'm like, oh my god, please, Lord, help me. Because it's like, oh, like this is, like some of this is probably like more entrance level art. No, everybody in that group is like fucking Picasso. I'm like, oh my god. Fuck me. Christ. Lord help me. Once I had a nightmare that somebody canceled me for tracing. Yo! Same! That's because I use my own photos as like reference, like to copy for poses and stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. Are people gonna be like, oh my god, Tracer! Oh my god, shit! Wake up in a cold sweat. Yeah, exactly. I gotta write my twit longer apology. Yeah, honestly though. But it's like, you know, you would hope that the only thing that you get called out for tracing is like photos or something of a pose and not somebody else's art, because like, goddamn. Because like for this piece as well, like I'm trying to make it look exactly the way that they do in the show, right? So I'm like, I want to make it look as close as possible because it's really cool, and like it'll take me a shit ton of time and stuff. But it's like, if people are gonna be like, that's so not creative, I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And fuck it. This is my art. This is my design. I don't give a shit. I'm unhinged, man. You can't fuck with me. My brain has been trying to kill me since day one. You can't fucking hurt me. That's just me on the internet. Like, if somebody tells me to kill myself online, it's really like, wow, you are an extremely sad person. Holy crap. Like, you need a hug. Like, somebody come collect this person and give them a hug. Because if you have that much time and energy to attack people online, it's like, go do something productive with your day that actually makes you feel good and doesn't leave you like frothing at the mouth. It's like, bro, I have better insults from— exactly. I'm like, dude, my brain fucking hates me. I know how to deal with that shit, so your insults can't hurt me. Checkmate, my guy. You were playing chess while I was playing— wait, you were playing checkers while I was playing 4D chess, bro. Yo, you can't hurt me if I hurt me. Got him. Nothing is scarier than me, to me. You know what I'm saying? It's funny though, because I have a friend who likes my Twitter posts and stuff of like my of my booty pics and shit, which I really appreciate. Thank you guys so much for all of the support on that, by the way. This was really stepping outside of my comfort zone by like a lot, so I'm glad that y'all support. Some of my friends had to unfollow me on my main account because they're like, I have people who follow me that can't see me be like following somebody's like horny on main. I just can't. And I'm like, farewell fallen brethren, I apologize, hope you check in every once in a while. You can't hurt me, I was on forum boards as a 12-year-old in the early 2000s. Exactly. I mean, people would tell you to go kill yourself and then send you a troll face right with it. And you're like, dude, are you telling me to kill myself? Or are you pranking me? I cannot tell. Roasted beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef. I smell like beef. Gotta get no too pink. Get in there like that. Too much red. A little bit of the red there. Again, pushing it too much. New layer. Sorry guys, you're just gonna have to deal with it being a little bit bright for a hot minute. Like, we come from the generation of I want to die. Like, what do you think you're gonna do to me? Nothing. I'm like, I got better things to do and more things to worry about than what a stranger thinks of me on the internet. Like, fuck off. Oh, right, yeah, but my friend was liking my photos, and then his buddies were like, who's this dude whose photos you keep liking? And he was like, that's a woman, the fuck? And they're like, yeah, haha, sure, dude. I was like, you know what? I just appreciate that I have such like mask energy that it confuses the Brosephians. That's honestly a huge compliment to me. Haha. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, stay gender confused, nerds. See if I care. You don't, so gotcha. Yeah, it was just funny. And he was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, bro, I do not care. Like, I really don't. Because I was thinking about it, because I was like, well, fuck. I thought I was fat when I was younger. And like, I had abs at the time. Like, I had body dysmorphia for a long time. And I have grown out of it. And it doesn't fucking bother me anymore. Shit don't mean a thing, and I don't care. Okay. Laying that down. Yeah, but for real, it's like, don't bother trying to ask why people say certain things or why people think certain things about you. It's like, you should only value the opinion of people you care about. And even then, if your friend has a shit hot take, then you know what? It's like, chill. It's not that deep, and y'all need to calm down. Actually, let's still do a clipping mask. That's what everyone says, but I still care and I hate it. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. It's water off a duck's back, you know? I just try to gas up my homies as much as possible, you know? I like to encourage my friends to love themselves and be kind to themselves. Because they're wonderful. And also, Alan told me one thing that really helped me kind of mentally ground myself in that. So, you have your partner. So I'm glad sent me this. You're gonna think about that for the rest of the day. But you have a partner and you believe him when he talks to you, right? So if your partner calls you beautiful or like kind or any kind of compliment and you in your brain are like, no, that's not true, and it's like you're calling your partner a liar, but like you believe them, right? So it's like your partner's not gonna lie to you, so obviously you must be attractive and wanted and loved. And like, even if you don't have somebody who, like, if you don't have a partner who says that to you, but you have friends who say that to you and stuff, it's like you trust the people you're around. And they're not kidding when they say that you're beautiful. Nah, he lying. But yeah, that really helped me be like, oh, you're right. You wouldn't lie to me, because that doesn't make any sense. So why is it that every time you say that you love me, or you say that I'm beautiful and stuff like that, my brain goes, no, I'm not. Like, that's bullshit. It makes no sense. I trust and believe in my wife, and I can't disrespect him by shitting all over myself. Lying or dumb or blind, those are the only options. There is nothing else. Couldn't be me. I think you're beautiful and boobalicious. I'm jealous of the titty, my guy. But I think you're wonderful. You're an exquisite human being. In a world full of horrendously shitty people, you are not one of those horrendously shitty people, so congratulations. That's a very high bar for some people, like, for real. For some people it's really difficult not to be a complete asshole. But yeah, you're wonderful and funny and smart and cute, and I like your bird. Love your art. Anyone who is watching, if you're not already following Pink, please do so. She's a beautiful slime VTuber artist, you know, video game player and enjoyer. Total package, really. You can't stop me. This is my platform. I can say what I want. You can't silence me. Ha! I shall not be silenced. I refuse. Okay. Roasted beef. Looking like roast beef, I think. Methinks. No. Roast beef is kind of like shiny all over. But can I emulate that with the felt here? It's shiny. Beef. chicken. Beefu desu desu. Alright, let's try it. Just to see. I must know. Yeah, I think that is necessary. Yeah, that does start bringing it together, huh? Yeah. Sheesh. It's so warm here, I melt. It's gonna start getting pretty fucking crazy here soon, too. It is only a matter of time. It's supposed to get pretty buck wild here this coming week, actually. So even in the Canadas here, we're gonna... Oh, that's probably a good idea. It is important to keep your PC cool. Calm, cool, and collected, as I say. She only has one fan. Oh, let me count my fans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My PC has 6 fans. LMAO. Just sprinkle a little bit more of that over here. Maybe. Okay, the next part of my stream is just me going hum, hum, hum. Uncertain, uncertain. Yeah, not quite that right, I don't think. Yeah, more like that. Does that still look does that still look beefy? Yeah, perhaps with the red overlay. Let's see. Beef? Hum, hum, hum. Thinking, thinking. Wheels are turning. Head is spinning. Okay. Yeah, I think that is a good foundation. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit to see if I can kind of match the tones of my iPad here to what I'm seeing. I guess not. Let's see if I can actually turn up the saturation a little bit. Saturation is like there. Yeah, that's more accurate to what I'm seeing. Yeah, that's better. try to break this up a little bit so it's not as uno perfecto looking. That's better. What else? I think open you in a new tab. Right. Okay. Let us actually spray paints. Oh no, oops, there you go. Now let's get you in this color and put you underneath those. Too small, way too small. Get some of that in there. Yeah, okay. And then bright color. Too much now, it looks moldy. Ew. Okay. Maybe actually go back in the original tone. Yeah, I think that looks more believable. Nuggies. Chimkia nuggies. That's a bit better. Okay. Now we need to add in the felt texture. So what I'm gonna do is, okay, pro tip with Procreate, anytime you reach a step in your art that you really like, but you want to maybe make some, or like right before you start merging down all your layers, because like the canvas that I'm using is so big that I can't use a ton of layers, which for this I really need. Instead of merging them right away, close your canvas, duplicate it, and then work on the duplicated one. That way, if later in the game you realize that there's something that you don't like the way it's looking, then you can actually fully go back, go to all of your layers, change up whatever layer you didn't like, and then go from there, or else you're gonna lock yourself into a world of pain and suffering. Be warned and be afraid. Okay, turn you way down. Still not working with me, are you? Okay, why were you working so nicely for me earlier today, and now you're just being a bit of a little bitch, baby? It's kind of pissing me off. Brush. La da da. The nightmare begins. I'll probably have to change the colors. on this felting. So it doesn't look that weird. Question is, do I swap my color out now or just sit and suffer this weird kind of hair situation that's starting to go on? Well, I mean, felting is just wool, which is sheep fuzz, so you know. Yeah. Fuzzy meat. Really gotta make sure that it's in these edges. Filling this out. Because I think this might be a bit too bright of a color on here. ちょっと待ってください。Sorry, it's just gonna be a little bit blown out for you guys here for a second. Alpha lock. Get in here with the brush and sorry, I know it's blown out for you guys, kind of. Oh, I locked the layer. Pranked myself. Yeah, I'll keep this on a separate layer and play around with the coloration more once I get done all this nonsense. These hairs and shit need to stay pretty sporadic and not neatly lined up, you know? Okay, calm down, brightness. Okay. Da 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 la 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 la. Making it happen. Swooshy swoosh, swoosh swoosh swoosh. I need it to be like a PG-13 fuzz, you know what I'm saying? Gotta stay away from pubic hair territory. And sometimes I feel like it's getting close. I'm like, oh no. Please, Lord, help me. Oh shoot, right, okay. See, guys, this is why we separate layers or duplicate canvases. Also I have to keep hiding it, because a lot of the previews, I'm like, actually, Wow, my gallery is looking so safe for work. Good for me. Oh my god, I almost spoilered something. Oops. Okay, I need to copy, add, copy, and then go back to my other, and open this back up. Yeah. I can actually send it to you, Pink. Oh no. Oh no! Well, nobody saw that, right? That wasn't a thing people saw. Shh. It's fine. Nobody witnessed that. Okay, I'll actually send it to you on Twitter because it's really fun and I want to show as many people as possible because I can't post it anywhere for months. So if I can show people the art that I'm doing, I'll be so happy. You have brought this upon yourself, Pink. Wait, you're playing Stardew Valley? Nice. Okay, so you're allowed to know this. So this is a redraw of the Pokemon cards we got assigned. And then this is the full piece that I'm working on right now. It's a reference to the first episode of Pop Team Epic. Because I love that show so much. But yeah, I'm super happy with my Pokemon drawing because I've never really been good at drawing Pokemon. So I'm glad that it turned out so well. Yay me. Celebration time. Okay, fuzzy. La la la, la la la, tiny lines, tiny lines. Thank you. I really wanted to stay within the art and coloring style of the original cards because we're redrawing Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon cards. But yeah. Happy with how that turned out after I embarrassed myself in front of a bunch of artists because we were told to do the redraw. We're told to do the redraw, but I asked them specifically, I was like, in your style? Like, in what way? And they were like, yeah, no, of course, in your style. And I was like, oh, okay, sweet. So I drew that fancy Crocodile boy like the day after I signed up. And I was like, I'm done. Wow. And everybody's like, whoa, that looks really good. And then the creator was like, did you read the rules? Because we're just like doing a redraw of the original card, like not our own interpretation of the card. And I was like, nice. I just embarrassed myself in front of a shit ton of people. Great. Love that for me. To be fair to myself, I actually at that point had been on my second night of no sleep, so I was already running a sleep deficit and I was like, oh great, something to like hyper focus on for a hot minute. And I was like, fuck, well, I did not read. Oops. Haha, my bad. And so I was like really nervous to do this redraw. I was like, I don't want to mess up again. Fuck. Also, shit, does this look better this way? Or that way? we shall continue. But yeah, I was like, holy crap, sipping on that dumb bitch juice in front of everyone. Nice. Iconic. Wouldn't want to have it any other way. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I'm fine. Okay. It's funny now looking back on it, but it sure as shit didn't seem funny to me back then. Because I was so embarrassed. I was like, oops. Aha. Mind you, not fine artists. I'm just an idiot. It was also like kind of overwhelming for my dyslexia, because like sometimes text walls really fuck me up. And I'm like, okay, I read the general key points and the rules and stuff, so should be fine. And then I asked about the whole style thing, and I was like, okay. And then I fucked up immediately. Alas, that is just the way the cookie crumbles. That was my redemption arc. I am the greatest villain of all time. Like, shit, nobody look at me. And like, I didn't want to delete the message because then I was like, okay, that will make me look really like I was like feeling the embarrassment, so I'm leaving it up. Shameless. Fuck anybody who judges me. You can't judge me, only Jesus can judge me. And let me just say, fellas, Jesus would not be happy with me. Actually, that's not true. I'm pretty sure that Jesus would be fine with the shit I do, but like, it's our homeboy God who might have a problem. Yeah, I got my sister in on the collab as well, and I like immediately was like, girl, just do a redraw in your style and you'll be fine. You won't be like my dumbass. Swoopty poopty. My bad. Don't look at me, art senpais. I'm just trying my best out here. For some reason I'm having a harder time working from up down than I am from down up, so let's go back to that. But like, this is what I meant when I say I love to hate my hands. Like, that's 50 little strokes right there. Literally just counted them out. Bruh. I'm insane. Why am I like this? And why are you all kind of like blurred out? What the heck is up with that? Is it because of the way a color treated you? Is that why? Heck. Wait, what did I say? Fuck. My blind rambling has gotten me into trouble. Ooey, ooey, ooey. Someone sound the alarm. Oh, did I say something like I love fucking myself or something? Well, I guess now I said it. Oh my god. is funny. Talented and funny. Let's go. I'm literally just holding onto this brush for dear life. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I wish I had one of those little clickers, you know, where I could just click every single time I had to make a little line here. Start timing my strokes. Haha, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. That'd be so annoying to listen to. Oh my god. Like a click every second. Well, multiple clicks per second, actually. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, probably like 2 strokes per second. Holy crap. That would sound like a car blinkers. But like even more annoying. Nothing enjoyable, like nothing joyful about that shit. Can't even sit there and do a little wham bam jam, you know what I'm saying? Like how the blinker sometimes hits a sick beat and you're like, oh shit, that's spicy. No, this is just torture. Keep randomizing hand. Stop drawing everything exactly the same way. Alright. So, what do you guys have on the docket for your day? I'm gonna do this and then I'll work and then go from there. Thank God my friend understands my plight. Alan went shopping twice, and the first time he went shopping he was like, hey, do you want anything from the store? And I was like, iced tea, please Lord. Like, I've been working and all my body craves is like some sugar and some sweet tea. And he was like, all right, cool. And then I went to bed because, you know, I had to go to bed. And then I wake up, I check the fridge, no iced tea. And not gonna lie, I was a little bit devastated. And so he went shopping the other day and he was like, hey, do you want anything? Oh wait, right, iced tea. And I was like, yes baby, I want the iced tea. And he fucking goes to the store, I go to bed, I wake up, I check the fridge, no iced tea. He forgot again. I was like, oh my god, man, just stop asking me if I want anything from the store at this point. I can't handle the disappointment anymore. It's been too long. I've been lied to too many times. I know, I was like, I just want, like, I don't drink any sugary beverages, like, ever. And I'm like, bro, please, just want a nice tea, man. That's all I want. Add just a few extra little randomized strokes in there. That, the same there, and here, Yeah, exactly. I'm like looking forward to it every time. I'm like, oh hell yeah. Now when I open the refrigerator door, there's gonna be treats inside. And then I open the fridge and there's nothing. I'm like, fuck. I have been lied to again. I have been suckered into thinking I might obtain the yum yums that is iced tea. Perhaps someday I will see the light. I will be blessed by that sweet, sweet iced tea. It's not like I've been working super fucking hard, non-stop. Mommy deserves the iced tea. Oh god, that looks horrible. Sheesh. Still kind of unsure about all this. You drink monsters. Dun dun. If I was smart, I would repeat what a water sommelier said about energy drinks. It's like something about just getting water and some electrolytes and then calling it a day. Maybe he was just pushing the pharma or the vitamin agenda, as they say. Who knows? I mean, I had friends who drank Monster energy drinks every single day, 2 to 3 times a day, and then also took caffeine pills at the same time. And I'm like, man, y'all are gonna stop your heart at some point. Like, you can't be doing that shit. You can't be pulling that garbage. It just ain't right, my guy. It just ain't right. Yeah. It hits so right. I mean, pick your poison, right? Everybody's got something. There's a Canadian PSA that used to play in the early 2000s, and it's actually, let's see if I can find it. It's worth watching. What's your thing? Canadian PSA. Here it is. Alright, I have found it. Wow, that sounded a lot more horrifying than I wanted it to. Sheesh. Alright, here for a good time, not a long time. Never said I'd be here forever, homeboy. Let's see. Display capture. This is what I'm looking at right now. Beef and chicken. Alright, here we go. You guys ready?
What's your thing? Bugs.
Me.
Everybody's gotta have a thing.
My thing's sound effects. Here's a T-Rex.
Icon! Icon! He's an icon! Mom! Bro, talk to any Canadian and they all remember this shit. Tap dance, homeboy.
Nobody's good at everything.
Disagree.
Everybody's good at something.
Agree.
What's your thing?
Bro, Canadian PSAs. Do we just want to watch some Canadian PSAs right now? This one is horrifying.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Hi, kids.
Why are we on television anyway?
We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you.
Why not?
Because if you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick.
Ugh, I don't want to be sick.
And that's
Oh my
why
God.
before you eat anything,
Nightmare
always
fuel.
ask someone you love if it's okay.
Okay.
You want to hear a song? Let's go.
No,
Oh.
but you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you.
Look at the horrifying puppets. What the fuck?
Maybe a little bit.
Okay, everybody, if you see something that you want to eat, before you do anything, remember
The
this.
shifty eyes kill me.
Put it in your mouth.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face.
Don't stuff it in your face.
Though it might look good to eat,
Though it might look good to eat,
and it might look good to taste,
and it might look good to taste.
you could get sick. Ick.
Oh, God.
Quick. Ick. Real sick. Real ick.
Don't you put it in your mouth.
Gen Z definitely missed this note with the Tide Pods.
Someone you love. That's right, sis. If it's okay to eat,
If it's okay to eat,
like a muffin or a beet.
Like a muffin or a beet.
if you don't know just what it is,
The raccoon.
Boys and girls.
don't put it in your mouth.
Hey, what am I doing? I don't even like beets.
Then don't put it in your mouth. Bye-bye, everyone.
Remember, boys and girls, never take anything from a stranger, and don't put things in your mouth when you don't know what they are. If you eat somebody else's medicine, or some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick. Always ask someone you love before you put anything in your mouth.
Okay. Next time I want to stuff something in my mouth, I'll have to ask my parents first. Sorry, boys. I don't put out on the first date. I have to ask if I can put it in my mouth first. Oh, God. I cannot. Yeah, I should be banned. You're right. I'm done. My career is over. We're done. Everybody go home. This whole stream is fucked. We're done. Oh my fucking God. Anyway. Oh shit, actually, okay, bear with me here. One more. It's not horrifying. It's something that tripped us all out as kids. And there it is. Okay, this shit had me fucking convinced. It had all of us convinced that this was a fucking thing. Okay, here we go. Not window capture, display capture. Right there. Okay. And here we go.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and
Like, look at how well that is edited. What the fuck?
their nests in bedroom closets.
I'm
using
still
lost
not convinced that house hippos are not
bits of
real.
string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? That's why it's good
Nope.
to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Nope. Canada, nobody asked questions. Nobody asked questions. We all thought that was fucking real. We all thought that it could be real. Like, that editing is crazy. That CGI is fucking nuts. Like, why does it look so fucking good? It is real! It's never not real! They're lying when they tell you you can't trust everything you see on the internet. They're lying to you. The house hippo is real. Anyway, if you guys have any Canadian friends, please bring up house hippos with them. Watch them lose their fucking mind. It is real. What are you talking about? You gotta believe everything you see on the internet and on TV. The house hippo is in all of our homes. House hippos are everywhere. Canada's great. I love Canada. I will also say nobody appreciates Canada more than immigrants. Just saying. Canadians take Canada for granted all the time. I fucking don't. I love Canada. Not anytime soon, but if I ever go, man, I can move country. That's where I'm going. Maybe free healthcare. Oh no, free education. Incorrect. We do not have free education. I have over $30,000 in student debt that would like to say differently. Free healthcare. Yes. Education? No. Unfortunately. Like, bro, I wish. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, I wish. It'd be so nice. We don't have any interest on our loans anymore. The government did do that. So shout out to being poor, because every time student loan services is like, hello, we've come to steal $400 a month from you. I'm like, haha, losers. I don't make money, you idiots. I'm self-employed. I don't have to pay shit. And they were like, oh damn, you're right though. We saw your last tax forms. You didn't pay anything, and we didn't owe you anything, because you're broke as shit. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I can't give you guys my goddamn money. Even if I wanted to, which I don't. And now that there's no interest on it, I'm just gonna leave it there. Who cares? Fuck it. I'll get to it when I get to it. We have mostly for education, like you get high school and then you get 4 years of college and uni for free. Damn! We have loans with interest, but you don't need to pay back until you're like earning 30K and you get this set amount you pay back. Yeah. That is way better. I'm chafed though, because if I had moved back to the Netherlands just for like my education, I would have 0 student debt because I'm still a freaking Dutch citizen and I wouldn't have had to pay for education. But you know, it got me to where I am today, and it gave me the skills that I need to be kick-ass at taxidermy, so it was a worthwhile investment for me. Inadvertently so. I wasn't planning on doing taxidermy when I went to school, but hey, all the skills translated. Didn't need to get taught by my mentor how to use an airbrush, how to texture using an airbrush, how to sculpt, how to carve foam, like everything. I already knew how. Is the Netherlands nice? Like, I'm looking at countries in case the UK goes more tits up. I just want free healthcare. The Netherlands is honestly the most ideal place to be. I'm not gonna lie. If you enjoy sarcastic humor and shit like that too, go to the Netherlands. Everybody speaks English. Well, pretty much everybody. Because we mandatorily get taught English, German, and French. Because we share close borders with France and Germany, and it is good for business reasons to be able to speak the native language. I'm teaching Alan Dutch currently, and he's doing pretty good at it. He's getting the phonetics of reading down really well, and I'm very proud of him. Like, I literally almost cried the other day, because we've been, I've been writing a book with him, It's called Ik kan al lezen, which is I can already read in Dutch, so it's just reading out like small little short stories of like Tim stands by a fence, Tim sees a horse by the fence, the horse is in the field, like just that, and just like pronouncing everything and stuff like that. And then the other day he was able to go to the back of the book, read the publisher information, read the logistics information, read all the different books that come in the series and everything. Like, I almost cried. I was like, oh my god. Ah. The cost of living here is going wild. I paid £5 yesterday to wash my goddamn dishes. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, well, everywhere in the world is kind of going tits up right now, but if you want a strong economy, the Netherlands is a good place to be, especially since they're on the forefront of fighting climate change. If anywhere is going to go high-tech and save the planet, it is literally the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Like, most inventions that you see that are like, these things are recycled through this crazy process into art pieces or clothing or farming, vertical farming, using fisheries to sustain the farm systems and stuff like that. All Dutch people. Like, just, I have such a big place in my heart for my mama land. I'm not like a nationalist or anything and like loving my country or like worshiping my country or anything, but like, yeah, historically, like, we've done slave trading, we've done all kinds of invasive colonization shit, but in the modern world, like, taking huge steps towards earth sustainability and preservation and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. It is very nice. Yeah, exactly. Like, I have a sense of pride in where I was born and where I grew up, and I really appreciate that I can do that without sounding like a fucking racist piece of shit, a racist Nazi piece of shit. Sorry, America. And a lot of other places. It's like, even with Canada, how everybody's like, oh god, Canada's so nice, Canadians are the best, and like blah blah blah. And I'm like, yeah, but we have a fucking dark ass history with our First Nations people. Like, we literally have an entire police force set up, which is the RCMP, and the only reason that they came to be back in the day was to round up like fucking infant, toddler, all demographic of children from the First Nations people, literally abduct them from their homes without really telling their parents what they're doing or where they're going, stuck them in a school, whipped them, abused them, sexually assaulted them, completely stripped them of their culture, and left an entire group of people in disarray and just fucked up, so fucked up. And that, I think, needs to be acknowledged when we talk about how amazing Canada is. But if you're talking, like, as far as a group of people is concerned, Canadians themselves, incredibly wonderful people, the nicest people I've ever met in my life. Just so many people, always willing to help out strangers, always willing to go out of their way to show common courtesies and kindness and just like everything, a general sense of, you know, you take care of your people and that kind of stuff. Well, except when it comes to First Nations, but you know what, we're getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, Canada is not innocent as far as transgressions against minorities go. Like we had internment camps here for the Japanese during the World War. For Japanese Canadians, we stuck them in internment camps because we're like, what if they retaliate against us? Better round them up. Like, fucking psychopaths. What the fuck? Yeah, anyway. Just saying. I'm not sure about all of this. I mean, that is what I'm going for. But I think it's yeah, it's insane. And honestly, one of the reasons why people can be so incredibly cruel and inhumane and stuff is because of God. What's up? God loves us the most. The white people with guns. Woo! Yay! Like, fuck. It's very easy to dehumanize people if they look different from you, if you're never around them, if you hardly communicate with them. Yeah, it's fucked up, and like people want to stop teaching that in schools. Like, that's insane to me. Like, I'm not part of this. Haha, not my cultural background. Sorry. Actually, Pink, it's part of your cultural background. Oh, hey, Neon, good morning. But yeah, we started why do we keep saying we? It's not me. It's not my people. Shit. The British, the kind of rejects of British society came over here to Canada to establish culture and colony. But they ran into the First Nations people, obviously, and had boats, supplies, iron, tools, guns, everything like that, and alcohol, which was something that the First Nations people didn't have at the time. So these swindling, weaselly little fuckers set up trading with them, established like the fur trade, all that kind of stuff. And then throughout that time, they were like, hey y'all, you know what's awesome? Alcohol. You guys should have alcohol. And so of course, since it's a new thing, like suddenly you have this drink that makes you giddy and you have a fun time and you're partying and all that kind of stuff, and it makes you feel good. Well, not long in the length, but you know, they started to swindle them out of supplies, out of land, out of like their horses, fucking just everything they had, started stripping it away from the First Nations people. Also, love it, they gave them smallpox blankets. So to try to eradicate people, they were like, oh, fur trade, sweet, we'll take your furs and we'll give you these blankets back, you're welcome. So shit ton of people died that way. Like, it's all kinds of fucked up. History is a cruel son of a bitch. And yes, culturally, white people are fucked. So fucked. But I mean, every culture everywhere really has a dark fucking history and background. So, you know, we can point fingers at everybody all we want. So, you know, everybody's got skeletons in their closet. Because, you know, what else are you gonna do back then? You know, all you want is to provide a home for your family so you can have like 20 children, like 3 to 5 of them who survive maximum, and some land and food, and that's it. And once you find somewhere that you want to be and the land you want to have, and there's already people there, what do you do but attack and kill them? Are you gonna work together with a language barrier? Hell fucking no. They thought it was much easier to just disregard and destroy an entire cultural history of people so that, you know, they could just accept and be happy and content being shitty people with their own people, with zero regard for life and human life. Anyway, a history lesson for you kids out there. You're welcome. Anybody want me to start talking about Greek mythology? We can go there. That one's a fun one. Aesop's fables, we can do that. I love Aesop's fables because all of them don't make a lot of sense and also really have ridiculous moral lessons that are like, wait, what the fuck? How did we get there? In our history classes, we only went over Vikings and World War II, and that is another really big problem in the way that we teach history. We teach history in a very gridlocked fashion, you know, and like, I understand there's only so much you're gonna cram into a child's head as they're going through their education, but the fact that we don't talk about the impacts of global events and stuff like that causes more division than ever, because, you know, history repeats itself. Human beings have made the same mistakes so many times in so many different cultures in so many different ways that perhaps if we learned a bit more about, you know, global issues, we'd stop being like, why the fuck are they like this? And then they're like, oh, I understand the history of what's going on there. I completely understand and now have a greater appreciation for other cultures and other people. Yeah, see, the UK does not talk about colonialism. That's fucked up. And Neon, you guys don't talk about the Vietnam War here. Also, so fucked up. Like, what the hell? We need to learn about geographical influence that we have and the footprints and shit. Like, okay, there's a difference between guilt tripping and yes, exactly. That is why Germany did so fucking well, amazingly for itself, to turn the coin on like an entire civilization of people within, like, what is it, over like I don't know math, 70 years or something. Oh god, I'm sorry. It's because we shouldn't have been there in the first place. Exactly. Exactly. But with Germany openly talking about what happened and how they got there, the economic collapse, how Hitler capitalized on the uncertainty and the mistrust in government and his promises and everything that sounded so beautiful and sweet to the people, and then to have Hitler turn around and be like, okay, anyway, you're all fucked. Welcome to fascism. I know you guys didn't want this, but too bad, you elected me, so now I'm gonna fuck everything over. And if they didn't acknowledge that or didn't talk about that, everybody would just be like, wow, Germany is horrible, all German people are horrible. Like, wow, how did this even happen? It's like, we know how it happened. We talk about how it happened. And to be fair, all of the allies kind of got together and were like, Germany, here's sign a piece of paper that says you were wrong in everything that you do and you have to fix everything. Good luck. Hasta la vista, baby. Figure it out. But yeah, I think it's incredibly important to teach every aspect of history, just at least like a small timeline of events that the world has gone through, so that we can understand conflict more. And instead of, you know, people enlisting in the military to be like, I'm gonna protect my country. If you teach them everything that your country has done and the atrocities and the human sacrifice that the military goes through and the shuffling of money and the protection of people higher up, basically just sending you in to die, perhaps we might be able to convince countries to stop shoveling billions and billions of dollars into warfare. But alas, that is all wishful thinking, and that probably won't happen in our lifetime. What the fuck happened? How did that color change? What the crap? There you go. But yeah, I think continuing to learn is incredibly important, especially when you see that the old fucks in politics are trying really hard to keep the population stupid and mistrusting and blindfolded. Sheeple, wake up. It all stems back to basic healthcare, human needs, and education. Those are the ways that you win as a society. If you have people willing to extend a hand to help and not meddle in foreign affairs that you shouldn't be in the first place, and, you know, not sacrificing the lives of people so aimlessly. And yeah, anyway, like, if the next gen of humans doesn't know how the past one fucked up, how are they supposed to be better? Exactly. And you can see how fast people change over 75 years. Like, the fact that we have neo-Nazis right now is fucking insane to me. Like, actually insane to me. I'm like, how are you allowed to exist in this day and age? How is what? No. And especially because it's just like, it's white supremacy. But I'm like, you guys are saying this, but you know nothing about anything. What the fuck? Why is it that the most vocal and horrendous groups of people are the most uneducated, just fucking disgusting human beings? Oh wait, it's because they're uneducated. Wow, mind blown, right guys? Anyway, free healthcare, free up education. That's it. Easy peasy. But no, as a country, we'll go into debt. 1, you're already in debt. 2, you're shoveling trillions of dollars into military efforts. Dumbasses. Education is literally the key to fixing most issues these days. Yes, and the people in charge fucking know that. But if you keep your population dumb, poor, and starving, then you are more likely to keep the upper hand, because you can very easily spread propaganda and make the people believe anything that they want to hear in pretty little words. Meanwhile, you're basically just writing out a death sentence in a little nice contained letter. Oh god, you're right. Sitting like a gargoyle. Oh fuck. Ugh. Oh fuck. Jacket is coming off. Holy shit. I already did, but I should get some more water, to be fair. As my glass is now officially empty. God damn it, Neon. That means I have to get up and go get a new glass of water. Oh my god. You know, I get nervous now whenever you show up, Neon. Especially late night like this. I'm always fucking terrified that you're gonna pop in and just jump scare me. And I'm gonna piss myself because it's gonna scare the ever-living shit out of me. And don't take that as a challenge, please. It like makes me nervous. Makes me tempted to turn that sound alert off, but I ain't no bitch. I take it on the chin. It's fine. Yeah, better be fine. Jeez. I've suffered enough, I swear. Daddy no likey.
Surprise, bitch!
Oh my god. Pink! The betrayal! I literally, that scared me and I felt it in the back of my head and just my chest. Like, holy fuck. Jesus, Neon. You have so many points, Neon. What the fuck? You can gamble them, by the way. Y'all want to join in on a heist? You're the two people who probably have a good chunk of coin. I have my Streamlabs bot on here. I did think I was safe. I was incorrect. I stand so corrected. You're right, my queen. Wait, it didn't let you enter that, Pink? Oh, I think the maximum on that might be 500. So, you'll have to do it again, but 500. Let's see. No, I don't need themes and overlays. Streamlabs recent events, incorrect. Also not correct. Interesting. Haha. There you go. Yeah, so when the bot is done accepting people into the heist, you can then go on an adventure with me and it'll tell you whether you live or die, and while getting that plunder booty going. And then if you survive and come back, then you will get free channel points. And if not, then you will lose channel points. You can also gamble your points on my stream now. Let's check if that baby's working. Gamble 250. Come on, daddy. Oh, I did one. Nice. Oh, I have so many fucking maturity points. Alright, go off, sis. And that's like all I do whenever I pop onto my friend's stream. It outs your points? Yes, it does. A crew of pirates and raiders check their flintlocks and sharpen their cutlasses as they disembark for Blackheart Island. Ho ho! The entire crew escaped Blackheart Island alive. They celebrate with a chest full of gold and a belly full of rum. I won 800. Pink, you got 138. And Neon, you got a crisp 2 points. Congratulations, guys. We won. Good expedition, y'all. Very, very nice. Da, 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 da. We've finished 4 sections. Only like 6,000 more strokes to go. Death to all of them. Wendy Williams, my queen, we miss you. That woman is wild, holy crap. I love that she surprises herself every once in a while with her fucking aggressive opinions. Like, I forgot the context, but there was one TV interview that she was, or like one of her Wendy Williams episodes, she's sitting there talking about these people, and then she's like, all right, Put your hands up if you think they should die. Literally, yeah, she's just like, death to all of them. It's like, holy fuck, woman. Jesus Christ. No chill. No chill, Wendy. Christ. And the amount of times that woman has farted and burped on her show. Truly iconic. A queen. Oh, did they really not give any pride emotes? Oh, well, that's shite. Hold on. Let me make you feel better with some ravioli. Haha! Oh, right! She was talking about the parents of Britney after the conservative ship. That's right! Clap if you think they should die. Oh my god. Anyway, love my raviolis. They are definitely just raviolis, nothing else. Very innocent raviolis. Neon, I just told you, they are raviolis. You're crazy. You're tripping. The hell? Stop. What do you think they are? What do you mean? They're ravioli. Thank you, Pink. I'm glad somebody appreciates my colorful raviolis. I should actually make a rainbow array of them because there's a lot of emote slots that I'm currently not using. Affiliate, baby. They're so cute and look tasty. I bet each color is a different flavor of ravioli. You're right. They are all flavored raviolis. You need more? I guess you do, hey? So, when's your first stream gonna be, big guy? Your first emote there really reminds me of Mike TV, you know, from fucking Willy Wonka or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You know, his glasses in the newer movie. Fucking Tim Burton's ass fucking came out like what, 2006 or something? Let's fact check that. Johnny, yes papa. 2005. Wow, I was close. Nice. Whew. Ew, imagine playing Genshin Impact. Gross. Yo, imagine playing Fortnite though. I'm actually so sad that I did not screen record that, cause like I was better at playing Fortnite today or yesterday than I was when I was trying to be sweaty at it like, over a year ago. Like, what the fuck? Getting good at Fortnite means not playing the game for over a year and then coming back to it and then you're good. I'm glad though. I was nervous because I was playing with people who do actually just like play Fortnite, and I was like, oh shit, it's my first time touching the game in so long. Immediately start killing people. I was like, yes, the gamer girl within me is still there and has awakened. I really forgot how much I love SPF. Oh my god, I love them sunscreen games. First person shooters is sorry. I do love them. Don't get me started with your whack 5-head game opinions. You know what, Neon? They are just my opinions. You can take them if you want them. You can put them out in the trash if you want to. I don't care. It's just how I feel. You can't take that away from me, Mr. Freedom Numbers. Gosh. Are you mad aggressive with them? Only because I'm passionate about what I say, okay? People are allowed to take it or leave it. I'm just gonna talk very passionately and openly and loudly about it, okay? Nothing aggressive about that. I'm just exerting my opinion. You're only saying that I'm aggressive because I'm a woman and you think that all women who stand up for themselves are No, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done with that bit. We're gonna put that one in the trash. Unnecessary. Fucking mansplain me so I can disregard your opinion. Haha, got him. Get some random swoopies in here as well. Little mixed trays in here. My opinion is boobs. It's a good opinion. I agree. We stand that opinion here. Booba. Booba is the best. I'm so hot. I'm gonna be right back while I sweat and die. Oh my god. Good luck out there, Pink. Wishing you all the best. Maybe try taking a cold. Oh my god. Pink, get the fuck out of my chat. Get the fuck out of here. You're done. Cut off. Go sweat. I'm not gonna suggest anything helpful. Just leave. Bye. I love you, but bye. It's funny because I do it to myself. Rest in peace. I need to like start a whole compilation of just me getting jump scared because there's a lot of it. There's so much of it. A true person in distress. I need Junebug screaming as a sound alert. Lol. I mean, if you want, I can do it. I have the ability. That requires money. This is true. I ain't cheap, honeybee. Oh shit, I should list that on my Fansly as well. Doo-doo-doo. Voice commissions, that sort of thing. I want to make customized ringtones. Wouldn't that be funny? Don't say which words. The fan sly? Question mark. Exactly. Fine. I'll play with Daddy Twitch and the censorship. Silence me, I guess. Oh my god. What the fuck? Shall just see me throw my pen? Oopsie poopsie. Draw bread. Bread. You're welcome. And for free too. Lucky boy. Breads. Do you have too many breads? Donate them to Tobe. He needs the breads. 1-800-TOFCHAN. Bye-bye now. Alright, we're getting there. Actually, you know what? I hate this layer. It's making it look kind of zombie-ish. Yeah, questionable. Why people mad horny on main whenever you breathe on Twitter? I don't know, I just bring out the best in people. What can I say? Oh wait, I can't show you that. Oh shit. Oh shit. Crisis averted. Oops. Keep forgetting that I have to live in secrecy with this. Let's see. Yeah, that is the yucky layer. Let us... I don't mind if people are, honestly. I'm a people pleaser, what can I say? And that's like kind of what I do. You know. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I'm fine. Panicked for a second there. I thought I did it again. Oopsies. Mommy, no likey. Post, paste. There you go. Yeah, look at that roasted beef. Okay, there. Amazing. I feel like that's kind of unavoidable. Can't go banning my clientele, you know what I'm saying? Wrong layer. There you go. Only so much a woman can do. But I do have my alt account if you don't want to look at that. It's up to you. Pick your own destiny, my friend. You would be surprised. I was in a friend group who would do that mad horny shit right to my face, so it's not my first time. Not my first rodeo. I was in an old party crowd of friendship, and every time I went to parties, anytime I fucking walk into the room, there's 4 dudes who would just chant thick at me. So like if I see one of your tweets with one comment, I immediately roll my eyes. Hey, let me be supported, okay? Sheesh. It's nice to know that people wouldn't mind seeing me in risque positions, you know? I mean, I get different responses from people. It's not all the same. On main? Yeah. Dude, I draw like not safe for work art all the time. So either it's thirsting over my drawings or me, so those comments aren't exactly that crazy or out of the blue. To be fair, I'm surprised at some people's boldness. I'm like, really? Alright, sweet. Good to know. It's just funny to me when VA people do it, or like VA people that I've worked with do it. I'm like, just the development in only knowing me from my voice to then that. I'm like, sorry I put you guys in that position, but anyway, now you have a face to put together with all my audio stuff. Ah! Lol. I mean, I don't really have that much of a reputation. As far as it goes, I'm not a massive creator. Actually, to be fair, if you take all of my followers from all 3 of my accounts, I have like, I don't know, 700 supporters? Lord bless. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's just funny to me. I'm like, fascinating. Very interesting. Glad that y'all have files of me making a bunch of sex noises. Hope that makes you happy. Oh, it's on screen and this is a darker patch. Nox, babe, hi. How you doing, sweet thing? Welcome to the stream. That's why Junebug has her own Twitter, yeah. I mean, only so much I can do. People are free to do whatever. As long as it's not hateful, you know? That's a big win in the Twitter sphere. To be fair. Nox, sweetheart, are you gonna be streaming soon? Or are you just popping in and hanging out for a little bit? Or did you show up and bounce again? Because you do that to me very often. It breaks my heart. I still appreciate the support though. No way! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! No fucking shit! Are you kidding me? Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude! Martin Reese, the fucking water sommelier king, replied to a tweet from me about hydration where I was actually I was talking about him, yes, but I didn't tag him and I didn't mention him. I was just saying how I was having issues with hydration and how I was feeling fucking dehydrated after drinking filtered water. And then for the last voice acting session I did, I added some salt to my filtered water and that helped so much. I really did not have to drink so much water and it made me feel a lot better. And so I tweeted out, I was like, electrolytes are super important. Learn from a water sommelier. He saved my ass freaking hydration wise, and he just replied. He fucking replied, dude. He said, yes, great hydration is the balance between water and minerals. Cheers. Bro, I'm fucking freaking out. What the fuck? Oh my god! Yo, this is the best day of my life. Holy shit. No way. What the fuck? It's amazing. Oh my god. If you guys have TikTok, he's on there. He is a water sommelier. Meaning he, oh, that's what's happening. It's a completely different shade. Oops. Like it kind of sounds wild as an occupation, but he actually, wait, that's the wrong color, isn't it? Yeah, fuck, I need to put it on normal again. He literally taste tests water and different kinds of water, and he's a wonderful German gentleman, very well spoken, very, very intelligent, and he's kind of just raising awareness about water and how we treat water and how our body deals with water, and just like fascinating stuff, and just like the difference between natural spring water, companies that shill you purified spring water, or like purified water, which is literally just tap water that was chemically filtered, and just like shit like that. Oh my god, I literally, so I watched the H3 podcast, and they had him on, and they were taste testing water and stuff like that, and it was so fascinating, like so interesting. Man, I'm so happy. He literally life hacked me. What the fuck? Huge shout out. Wow. And he is mostly on TikTok. Let's see what his page is. Like, this man has been on Netflix, Nat Geo, all that shit. Fuck. I guess it doesn't list his Twitter, huh? But yeah, his whole thing too is water is a human right. So just talking about how much water waste comes from companies and all that stuff. Really interesting guy. Like, oh my god. Wow. See, I don't worship celebrities or anything like that, but like to have a person that I have so much like respect for and so much interest in their work reply to me without me even like tagging them, bruh. Sweet. Come on, Mr. 6,000 followers on Twitter, notice my 70 follower account. Yeah. But yeah, the reason that filtered water makes you feel dehydrated even after drinking a lot of it is because the natural electrolytes get stripped from the water, and the electrolytes is how the body actually processes and stores water. And so if you take all of the minerals out of the water, your body is like, what is this, and what are we supposed to do with it? Like, this isn't really doing anything for the body. So they just send it straight to the bladder and are like, okay, bye. Whereas if you add a little bit of salt, then you're adding minerals back into it, and your body receives the minerals from that water and is, oh, this is hydration. Now we can store it in our body and the cells more efficiently and better, and then you don't feel as fucking parched. I worship that one Israeli video editor and those two gay lovers, Superboys, or whatever they're called. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's Super Megay, right? That's the channel you're talking about? They're great too. I love their stuff. Unfortunately, I recently had to unsubscribe from their Patreon because they posted a photo of Sonic without shoes on, emphasizing his disgusting feet. So I unsubscribed and blocked them. So, you know. I don't think you can call Ryan the fat one anymore. The man has slimmed down and bulked up. I love how Ryan encouraged the thirst for him through the boxing match. People are like, oh my god, it's so hot how he just gets punched in the head so many times and he keeps going. Wow. Bro, I'm still not over Mr. Water Somoli genius contacting me. Well, not contacting me, commenting. I mean, it's whatever, right? I mean, I know what bulking is in bodybuilder terms. I just meant he was fucking building up muscle, my guy. Actually slimming down a lot and building up muscle. So I guess it wasn't bulking. It was the inverse-ish. I know. God, you are such a stickler for language. Like, bro, English is my second language. Chill. Nah, bro. I have made it as a human being. Seriously, stop policing my words and how I use them, sir. This is my swamp, not yours. You're working ogre time to try to trip me up, man. It's rude. Got him. Zip, hello! Welcome to the stream. Good morning. I'm doing well. Neon keeps policing what I'm saying, so I'm getting a little sick of his shit. Yeah, for the worst. What do you mean video game opinions? I can understand anime hot takes, but video game opinions? Is this really only because of freaking Second Son? Let's see the ratings on that game. Let's go. Infamous 1 rating. Game reviews 4 out of 5, Common Sense Media, Metacritic 85%, IGN 9.2. Amazing. High ratings all around the board. Now, Infamous 2. 3.5 on Common Sense Media, 9.9 out of 10 on IGN, 83 Metacritic. Now let's go. Second Son. Here I will eat my words if it's rated better. Oh, would you look at that? It's only 80% on Metacritic. Oh, and 3 out of 5 on Common Sense Media. Oh, and a whopping 8.7 out of 10 on IGN. Wow, looks like statistically, Infamous 1 and 2 are just better games. Sorry about that. It wasn't me. The whole internet and critic media has spoken. Wasn't me. Couldn't be me. So you can fucking suck a toe, okay? I'm statistically correct. You, sir, are incorrect. The only good thing to come out of that game is you hold your controller sideways and you spray paint shit. So, eat it. Eat my words. You can't get mad at me. The internet agrees with me. Your take is the hot take, okay? Mine is the regular ass vanilla take, bro. God literally has nothing to do with it. Yes, they do. I just read you the ratings. They're far below what the other games are. I don't know what to tell you. You're just salty that I'm correct. What are you gonna do about it? I don't think you're gonna do shit. Are you gonna leave my stream? Or just leave in general? Because like I said, you're allowed to take my opinion or leave it. Didn't say you had to listen to my bullshit takes, in your opinion. And sub, unfollow, block. Those ratings sounded good. Who's arguing the games are bad or good? I'm saying that Infamous 1 and 2 are the perfect games together. Perfect series, done. Point blank period. That's it. Infamous Second Son, wildly uncomparable to the first two games. And if they had just left out everything that was Infamous 1 and 2 and just made it superhero fun time, sure. Fine. But like the fact that they were like, Delson's also fighting the conduits. Everything is bad. And it's like, yeah, bruh. So Second Son is below Infamous 1 and 2 by 3 to 5% on Metacritic. Common Sense Media, it hit the same with Infamous 2, which is fair. And that's a 3 out of 5, and then a 9.7 on IGN, while the other games are at 9 out of 10 and 9.2 out of 10. So statistically, they are better games. So, just saying. That, okay, yeah, that was the biggest fucking thing. I agree with this here. Okay, was Infamous Second Son a good game? Infamous Second Son was met with generally positive reviews. Critics praised its gameplay, combat, visuals, and design, which I agree, visually awesome game. While criticism was aimed at the game's morality system, which was bullshit and meant almost nothing, which some found to be dated and binary, I agree. Well, the binary part, yes, as well as the game's repetitive side missions, also hard agree. It felt like playing the same thing over and over and over again, and the only thing that felt different was, oh, now you have another superpower. Great, so different. Like, it just was, I have no dog in the fight, so I can say otherwise. I never played any of them, but the score sounded pretty good for all of them. Great, but that's the thing. They're great fucking games. They are. Like, I love Infamous just so much. But like Second Son was like, all of the decision making was like, are you gonna step off the edge on this side or this side? Well, and it doesn't matter. Whereas last time it was like, okay, do you want this person to be fucking offed and go insane, or do you want this other person to be offed and be less insane and have the cops hate you slightly less? The entire world is fucking afraid of you, and you can decide whether or not you want to become infamous or a hero. I personally always play the games as being the bad guy first because it's more fun. I like having the cops chase after me and be mad at me and all that kind of shit in the game. It's just a lot of fun. But like with Delson, it was like nothing felt really high stakes at like any moment, and the combat was and yeah, the side missions and stuff were just repetitive. There wasn't a ton there that hadn't already been explored in the first two games. It was just, it wasn't enough. It just wasn't. So, like, it had cool quirks and stuff. It was just, overall, it was underwhelming. How long is Infamous 1 and 2? Because Second Son is about 10 hours in length. So yeah, so Second Son 10 hours, Infamous is about 15 hours, the first one, and to complete it 100% probably spending about 30 hours in the game. Infamous 2 game length, Infamous 2 12.5 hours. So yeah, Second Son was also just shorter, and it felt kind of rushed and not high stakes. So it was just kind of like you're like walking through the game being like, okay, here we go, better do the same thing. I was just curious about game length. Sheesh. Yeah, they are PlayStation only. I would love a remastering. PlayStation needs to stop touching all of their other AAA games and doing fucking, we're gonna remaster Last of Us right now. It's not even an old game and kind of looks the same, and now it just makes Ellie look like a bobblehead. Like, can you stop? Can you address some of your PlayStation 3 games, like Infamous and Bayonetta, and fucking remaster them, please? Hello? Hello? Is my mic on right now? Remaster those, please. They made Ghost of Tsushima. Bro, I know. Dude, I'm just a massive fucking nerd for Sucker Punch games. Is Second Son a Sucker Punch game? Second Son producer, la la la. Oh, it was developed by Sucker Punch. Oh, good. That makes sense. All the climbing felt the same and cohesive. I heard Ghost of Tsushima kind of got pooped on, but let me look it up. No, it was really well regarded. That game was amazingly well received. That's a mad disagree. I've only ever heard good things about the game. It's a gorgeous game. Oh my god. But yeah, Neon, you're allowed to disagree with me, honeybee. This is my space on the internet, okay? I'm allowed to say whatever I want on here. My stream, my rules, big guy. Just remember some streamers being salty about it. I mean, that's just streamers, right? The Last of Us 2 somehow won. I feel like all game awards, all acting awards, like all that kind of shit, it's all just talk based. It's all just a bunch of the same people in boardrooms together going, what do the players like, and what are the people talking about nowadays? Oh, The Last of Us. Yeah, so it wins everything. We're not even gonna look at why the entries are where they are, why the entries are the way they are. We're just gonna fucking slap that right on, and that'll win. The end. Who cares? Let's not talk to the community at all. We're just gonna look at titles and then go, they win. And that's all award shows. For real. Bunch of crusty ass people sitting in a boardroom discussing money, 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 money. And then going from there. Is that a tattoo? Yeah, this is a tattoo. It is a raccoon paw, like a lucky rabbit's foot. Look at how it moves with me. Isn't that amazing placement? I fucking love this tattoo so much. Because, like, it helps me with everything I do. It's like holding my hand for me. It's so cute. And then my other tattoo here, that is my wedding ring. And then I have Final Fantasy X summoning symbols on my fingers from the temples, and then the Xanarkand Abes as well. I would have matching on this hand, but I did all these tattoos myself because a lot of tattoo artists don't tattoo hands. So yeah, but I was able to convince my friend's lovely girlfriend to tattoo this guy on me, and she was very happy to do it. Oh, it's The Last of Us 2 is what he's saying. But yeah, the raccoon paw is definitely my favorite tattoo that I have, for sure. Just because it's in a place where I see it every day, and it just like brings me joy every time I see it. Like, I still giggle, and I got it back end of April, I think. I never played The Last of Us. I was never really interested. Also, I have not had money in a long time, so I haven't been able to afford any of the like AAA games or like major titles. I'm like, I can put away $20 for a video game right now, maximum. Like, I'm not spending $50 to $80 on a title game that is gonna stay that expensive for fucking years for some reason. So I'm content watching other people play the games. That's why I love watching people stream games and play Let's Plays, because I can't afford the games, and I like watching people that I enjoy games. Unless it's on Steam or Switch, I don't play it. That's totally fair. I play all games with a controller, so every game feels like a console game to me on my computer. That's so funny though, because when I played, oh my god, I need to move this. When I played Fortnite earlier yesterday, I had my controller on my lap, and I was like switching between using my controller and the keyboard. Because like, I just don't play games with my keyboard unless it's fucking League of Legends. But like, why bother with a remake? The original games don't look bad at all. They're still really fucking nice games. I don't understand the thought process of, yeah, this is the IP we're gonna sink all of our fucking time and energy into. Like, the fuck? Honestly, release a Final Fantasy X with the originally intended gameplay and level up system. Let's get that tattoo level up grid system-ish thing going again, please. Like, now we have the tech to do it. Let's get the OG fucking crew on it and implement all of the shit that they wanted to implement with 10. That never happened because PlayStation 3 couldn't quite sustain all the shit that they wanted to do on there. That'd be amazing. Yes, Neon, obviously they're never gonna do it with 10. They're probably gonna suck fucking 14 and 15's dicks forever. 14, valid. 15, meh. I have gripes with Final Fantasy 15 for being too easy. It's a really unrealistic standard for what other whatever Final Fantasy games. It sets a wrong precedent for what the other Final Fantasy games will be, or like what they are. So if a fan, like a new fan, went back and played the other Final Fantasy games, aside from the remake of 7, they're gonna be in for a not very great surprise. Crisis Core got announced, so expect nothing with Final Fantasy. I don't expect anything from any gaming company ever. I don't understand people who pine for things that are like never gonna be a thing, or perhaps never gonna be a thing. It's like, just appreciate the shit that companies do put out when they do put out something good. Crisis Core is great though because I love Zack. It'll be great. Okay, Final Fantasy 15 is, yeah, it's literally road trip the game. It is literally, you're on a road trip with the homeboys, you fight things every once in a while. The combat is holding triangle and pressing circle, and then you proceed through the game. The end. Boom, you win. That easy. And don't at me, bro. I did actually play the game to come up with my new dog shit opinion, right? Oh, my arm. Fuck. It's true, though. The combat is so fucking easy in Final Fantasy 15. And that's what I appreciate about pulling the newer generation into a Final Fantasy game. Like, that was a very good entry-level Final Fantasy game. But then it's like, okay, now if you guys try to go back and play the classics, you're gonna be in for a fucking shock. Prepare to, instead of playing the game, grind for fucking 30 hours straight. So, have fun with that. Did you play the game on easy mode? No, I played the game on regular mode. It's just a super fucking easy game. Final Fantasy 12 is more difficult than Final Fantasy 15. I like hardly ever got deathed or like got hit to the point of being close to death in 15. It's an easy game, dude. Personally, 15 is not for me. It's not the JRPG adventure I want from my game. It felt more like Kingdom Hearts, the game. Which is also, like, it's also not necessarily a bad thing. Not saying that most people get no enjoyment from Final Fantasy 15. It's just I just didn't. Well, like I said, it's a great entry-level Final Fantasy game for the new gen, which is fair, and it makes sense, and a lot of people fell in love with Final Fantasy for that, and then ended up playing Final Fantasy 14, and are now in the Final Fantasy fandom, which is sweet and good. But, I'll stick to my other JRPGs. Thank you. Next. I love that you take these so personally, Neon. Goodness. It's so sad for you how I don't care. Sorry. My apologies. The sass was over the top. I played a little bit of 14, but that game has a massive following. It didn't grab me. I mean, it's like any classic MMORPG, right? Okay, when it comes to video game opinions, you can't sit somebody down and be like, no, replay this 30-hour game so you can have the correct opinion that I do. Like, what the fuck? If I didn't enjoy a game, I'm allowed to not enjoy a game. Like, if I sink 12 hours into a game and I get there and I'm like, okay, this is still not fun, I'm gonna say I didn't have fun with this game, even though many people did. The end. Like, the fuck? If I replayed Second Son right now, I would be just as disinterested. I played that game twice and didn't like it both times. And video games are a different fucking little ballpark than movies and shit. They just are. It's just more of a time sink, and it just... it's up to personal preference, man. Come on. You have no right to get this salty, my man. Like, pick your fights, pick your battles. This is not one of them. It's like arguing or music people, yeah, it's like food or music people have different, yeah, exactly. You don't own me. You can't, what? You can't make me enjoy a game. Like, what are you talking about? I'm not a perfect person. Never said I was. Never said I get along with everybody. I don't. I'm definitely not everybody's cup of tea. That's for fucking sure. It doesn't mean I'm gonna change my opinion on something that I've already given a full chance. Like, I'm not just getting these opinions from other people. I have personal experience with these things. Like, I have no hard opinions about anything that I know nothing about. Because I have no right to be arguing with somebody who does actually have the information and shit. Like, that just doesn't make sense. I hate mac and cheese and people will go after me. It's too cheesy and I'm lactose intolerant. Perfectly valid reason. I fucking love mac and cheese. Is everything that I love. Hard carbs and cheese. Yes, please. Mommy likey. But that's totally valid. I'm not gonna be like, oh my god, how can you not like that? It's like, because you're not me. You're your own person. That's why. So it's fine if you hate me, Neon. It's not like it hurts my feelings at all. But like, I deal with people all the time who have different opinions than I do, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're wrong. What are you drawing? It looks like something tasty. I am currently drawing a roast beef, and then afterwards I will be tackling a chicken. Though I am running out of time, so after I finish this roast beef, I probably will be hopping off and starting my workday because I have to do some voice acting later and I want to get work done before I do so. But I want this, I'm doing this drawing in like a fully felted texture. Oh my god, my arm's like fucked, it hurts. Oh god. I broke my elbow back in early 2019, and like, it usually doesn't bother me, but like sometimes it gets kinked the wrong way and I'm like, ow, body destroyed, fuck. But yeah, I want this entire drawing to look like all of the pieces have been felted. Like hand poked little balls of yarn. So that's why I'm adding the fuzz. You know what, Zep? I tested out a bunch of different brush textures that I have downloaded in here, but I don't like any of them. They don't quite feel right. So before I tackle like the rest of the picture, like the things that are in here, I can't show you because it is a secret, so I can only show tiny parts of it. But when I tackle the main sections, I'm gonna try to program a custom brush so that I can have like 3 strokes instead of just the one. Because that'll make my life so much easier. But so far, I do not has. So we are doing every single tiny line by hand. To put it into perspective, this so far has taken me 3.5 hours. I like this video game hot takes. Got any more? I don't know, because like I don't think my opinions are super hot takes, and you already know how I feel about Sly 4, so we're not even gonna go there. But yeah, you would have to ask my boy Neon if he's still here about more of my quote-unquote dog shit takes, because he's more involved in the meta than I am. Hot take. League of Legends is a great game. The community is shite. Fuck. Best game ever. Sly 4 is an abomination. It is a fucking desecration of a holy scripture. It's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. The only thing that is worth even opening that game is when you're in Japan and you put on the guard disguise and you're waddling around as this adorable samurai. It's so cute. That's the only part of that game that is worth playing. The rest of it, dog shit. Like, you put Dimitri in your game and you don't have him speak at all, and all of your dialogue sounds like it was written by a 3-year-old right before the fucking studio opened, and you're like, oh shit, now we have to have lines. Oh god, the actors are here. Fuck, write something. Like, that's literally how it felt. So dumb. Lately, I've been watching loads of League of Legends and Pokemon Unite. I don't know how to play it. I don't know how people can play them for leisure. Yeah, I feel like that's the problem with League of Legends, is that there's like no balance in between casual players and sweaty tryhards. And the sweaty tryhards tend to make the game less fun for everyone. So League of Legends, I think, is best enjoyed with friends. So if you can set up a game of League with like 2 or 3 of your buddies, then League is fine, like totally fine and playable. In League chat is toxic. True. People also abuse the pinging, which is so fucking annoying. Oh my god, I'm so glad that you can mute that. The only thing that I wish you could mute is the emoting, and you can't, which is so fucking annoying. In Unite, you can be paired with children that think Pokemon are cool and accidentally throw the game. Not purposely, because they're children. They just don't. Aww. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I play the Pokemon trading card game, and it really is the in-between of adults who know exactly what they're doing or children who have no fucking clue what they're doing, and then you just kick their ass really bad, and it's like, oh, rip. Like, sorry kids. Guess you'll have to uninstall. You suck. But yeah, that really does feel like it's the meta with Pokemon cards. So I feel like the best kind of balanced way you can play Pokemon is if you're doing like in-person tournaments with your own kind of age bracket of not children. But to be fair, kids at tournaments would be generally better than the kids who play just online, I would think. But yeah, sometimes I definitely feel kind of bad. I'm like, oh, you have no idea how to play. Sorry. You gonna learn. You're gonna get better. Just not today. Like, oops, you'll get there, kiddo, I swear. This isn't looking exactly like I want it to look. But I have a long time to play around with all of this. Thankfully no chat in Pokemon Unite, but man, my boy Chimera is torturing himself playing it. Oh no. Well, I mean, can't you send like little stickers at people? The only reason I don't play the Pokemon trading card game online anymore currently is because I like playing against the bots, because you fly through the game. Like, it's so fast when you're playing with what the fuck was I saying? Oh yeah, when you're playing against an actual player, like, it can take the full 28 to 30 minutes, and that just drives me insane, because you can finish a like a bot player battle within 10 minutes, and it's just like so nice and fast. It's in and out, you either win or lose, and you're done. You're not waiting for somebody to make a decision for freaking 5 minutes straight. It's just like torture. It's like, oh my god, hurry up, just make a choice. I stopped playing PvP games a long time ago just because you're so frustrating. Yeah. I mean, it's, yeah. Playing against bots is a lot less infuriating than playing against people, because I'm like, why does it take you this long to compute? Why are you not just freaking ones and zeros right now, my guy? It's pissing me off. Taking forever. Forever! Okay, so that's done. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of Final Fantasy, earlier I'm starting 12 today or tomorrow. Oh, nice. I love 12. Is so much fun. I should continue playing that. The remake is really nice. Are you playing the remaster or the original? Because the original is it's much more frustrating than the it's much more frustrating than the remaster. I'm sorry, I just cleared my throat really loud in the mic. My apologies. Yeah, Zodiac Age. So good. It is so fun. Yeah, I think the only thing that's throwing me off now is the shading on everything. Okay. I have to turn up the brightness here again. Hold on, guys. I'm just checking the coloration on here. Maybe it could be a little more to the red side. That does look a little bit better. Maybe there, like that. Still seems a little bit flat. Maybe I just need to gussy up the shading a bit more. Sorry, y'all are just gonna have to deal with it being a little bit blown out right now. I just don't want to cover up too much of my detailing that I already put in. But I kind of feel like that's necessary. Actually, that's already better. Like that, and then we'll turn up the opacity all the way on you, and then overlay again. And like, honestly, if I end up not liking this very much, it's not an issue. Like I said, I have plenty of time to go in here and adjust as I go along, because there's no tight time limit on this piece right now, which is nice. So I'll probably go back and forth and just kind of figuring it out. I kind of need some lightness back in the middle here. Let's do another clipping mask, just because it's better that way. Okay. Liked the direction that was going in. And this whole stream has just been me humming and hawing, trying to figure this shit out. Maybe add or color dodge. I think a bit of both actually would be nice. Turn that down a little bit there. Beef? Beef? Yeah. I was gonna make a joke about the Sims games, but I didn't want to. Wait, you didn't want me to be mad at you? Or you didn't want to ban me? You didn't want me to ban you? Wait, question mark? You're allowed to make jokes here, man. That looks like roast beef. I was gonna provoke you and say they're dog shit. But they aren't, just wanted to see a reaction. I mean, that's fair. Sims is appealing to people for many different reasons. Some people see it as a second life kind of situation. Other people build. Other people think it's a fucking waste of time, which is fair. I spend way too much fucking money on that game, so I'm salty at EA just for that. Like, stop putting out shit that I want to buy. Thank you. There. That is more true to color. What do you guys think? No, that is way too dark now. Ah, come back. Ooh. Yeah. It's still too dark. Ooh. There, that's more true to what it is. What do you think? I think I'm happy with how that looks. I kind of want to import the yeah, I'm gonna change something up here. I need to find this layer, yes, with the string on it. Copy, go back here, go back in here, and then turn this back on. There. That's better, I think. Yeah. It almost looks like a monster meat pot roast from Monster Hunter. That's kind of the vibe I was going for. It's kind of like what I wanted to portray here. Alright, let me just duplicate this canvas again. And then we can merge it all down. And add a fun little effect in the background. You're all one. And now you have merged. England merged with France. Okay, move you down there. looks great. The texturing does work. Yeah, I think I like it now that I've added more color into the background. I think that's really what was killing it, and that was actually the issue that I had before with my other example that I did. It was just that there was not enough depth going on underneath it, and that was kind of throwing me off. So I'm gonna turn the brightness back up for me here. Yeah, because I like how the fuzz looks on the outside here. Yeah, my apologies that it's like blown out for you guys. I know it's just because I need to be able to see true to color, and my brightness is down quite a bit. But yeah, I'm happy. I don't think I'll have to redo this, which is nice. Very nice. That makes me happy. But soft brush taper, yes, indeed. Okay, and then let us duplicate you. Hue and saturation, brightness all the way down. Make it completely blank that way. Go to Gaussian blur. Holy meat, oh holy meat. You are the glowing sunshine of my life. You are my meat. Yes, thank you. Turn that down a little bit more. There you go. Beautiful. So I'm part of an art collaboration with a shit ton of other incredibly talented artists, and there was 2 prompts. One of them is redrawing Pokemon cards, or like redrawing / redesigning Pokemon cards, and the other one is drawing your favorite anime characters. And no, my favorite anime character is not in fact a roast beef. It is a reference to the actual anime. You know what? I'll show you another sneak peek. I think since I'm not showing the final piece, it's fine. I just don't want to get in trouble, okay? When I show you guys this, don't tell anybody else I showed you, okay? Don't tell anybody. You have to promise me. You guys have to promise me right now you won't tell anybody, okay? This is a secret between us. And I want this secret to stay between us, okay? Are you ready? This is my spoiler. This isn't gonna be the final piece or anything, but if you recognize this character, shout out. Now you will get the chicken and beef reference. So I'm excited to get all that done and stuff. So yeah, 3 hours and 48 minutes. I am not looking forward to replicating this texture on another 3 big things. Oh god. Because one of them is, like, both of them are like 2 inches big. And then I have to have the chicken as well. But it'll be fun. It'll be fine. Yeah, I think I will leave it at that. So that I can stretch my hand and drink some coffee, have some more water, and get ready for the rest of my day. And nobody I know is streaming right now. Very surprising, actually. That is unexpected. Oh shit, you know what? I kind of like it with the original line art over top of it. Oh shit. It's like cool. Maybe I'll leave like a hint of it in there. Maybe if I just clipping mask it. Oh, it's kind of nice. All right. Actually, one more thing. These like pieces really remind me of the gold from Spirited Away and how that's colored and animated and stuff. This is the biggest thing that fucks me up working on my iPad versus my pen tablet, or like my tablet pen, because on the iPad you can just like grab the canvas and flip around and all that kind of shit. With my tablet I have to hold control and like click drag and stuff. I'm not used to it anymore. I use Procreate so much. I actually use Procreate so much that I had to program in Paint Tool Sai brushes, because Paint Tool Sai is my favorite art program, and like nothing beats that marker pencil tool. Yeah, the marker pencil is my favorite freaking, oh, it's so good. All right. Enough of that. Thank you everybody so much for coming. Really appreciate it. I hope I can see you guys again soon, sometime maybe. So if you're new here, if you want to shoot me a follow and turn on your notifications, then you'll actually be able to see when I go live, because I don't often announce it on my Twitter. So if you wanna do that, that's how you can catch my streams most consistently. All right, that's it. You guys take care. Bye bye.